In this video, we're going to go over a few basic options you have when you're exporting your Geogebra applet to a web page format, in a format for a worksheet or anything you want to set up so that you can share your work with your colleagues or students. So if I click over here, for example, let's just say I create a triangle. And I want my students to be able to play with this triangle and manipulate it and maybe think about what's happening, just in the sense that when I move this point around, what is a triangle? Something simple, right? So what do? How do I share it? I go to File, and then here I can share straight to GeoGebra Tube, or I can export it as a web page. So I'm going to click that, and here again we see that option for GeoGebra Tube, but I can export it as a web page. Now here, this is the general setup. What's the title of my worksheet? Who's the author? When was it created? What's an introductory text you want to pop up? And what do you want to show below the construction? Over here, though, is where we can adjust our advanced features, and I'll go over a few with you right now on the interface. So on the interface, the most basic things we can adjust are right here. Notice it says, do we want to show the menu bar? Yes or no. Do we want to show the toolbar? And do we want to show the help? And do we want to show the input bar? The input bar is down here on the bottom. It's something you would allow if students are able to enter in formulas or commands into GeoGebra. The toolbar, of course, is up here on top. These are your tools. The toolbar help is nice because that'll show up right here. It'll show you how to use the tool that they're clicking on. And of course, the menu bar is up top, right? File, edit, view, perspectives, and all that. So those are things you could allow students to view in your applet. So click all of this, and then here we'll make this a test. And if we go back to our general, just some test information here, and we export it. Now when you export it, let's say test 2, we upload to our desktop, we save it. You'll notice the browser will automatically kick in and show the page that you've exported. That's an automatic feature. The browser will open the HTML file that you just created. And here it's loading. And notice now here we have the toolbar, right? Students can then select tools, and it shows you how to use that tool. You've also included here is the menu bar up top, right? So they can manipulate all sorts of things here. Very useful for them. And at the bottom, if we scroll down, there's the input bar. So if they want to enter in commands, that's down there. And if we scroll over to the right, I should have made this window smaller, but here that would also allow them to enter in all sorts of symbols and input. Alright, so I hope this helped. Thanks.